In a small-town grocery store, a kind-hearted cashier named Jake notices a teenage mother, Emily, struggling to pay for her groceries. Observing her distress, he quietly pays for her food, ensuring she leaves the store with everything she needs without any embarrassment. Emily, overwhelmed with gratitude but too shy to express it, nods a silent thank you and hurries out. Jake watches her leave, feeling a sense of fulfillment but unaware of the chain of events his kind act has just set into motion. The next day, Jake arrives at work only to be called into the manager's office. Despite his protests and explanations, he is let go for violating store policy. Devastated, he returns home, pondering the fairness of a world where a good deed leads to such a harsh punishment. As he sits in his modest living room, trying to figure out his next steps, he hears the distant sound of helicopter blades. Curious and confused, he steps outside to a bewildering sight, a helicopter landing right in his small apartment complex's parking lot. Out of the helicopter steps a woman dressed in a sharp business suit, flanked by 2 bodyguards. She heads straight towards Jake, who stands frozen, unsure of what could possibly be happening. The woman introduces herself as Agent Sarah from a government agency. She explains that Emily, the young mother he helped, is not just any teenager but a key witness in a high-profile case. Her safety is of national importance, and Jake's act of kindness inadvertently put her cover at risk. Agent Sarah offers Jake a proposition. Due to his role in Emily's cover being compromised, they now need his help to ensure her safety. In exchange, they will provide him with a new job and accommodation, a chance to start over under their protection. Reluctant but intrigued by the turn of events, Jake agrees, driven by a mix of guilt and a desire to help Emily further. He packs up his life in one night and prepares to enter a world completely unknown to him. Jake is taken to a secure facility where he undergoes brief training and learns more about the gravity of the case involving Emily. She is the only witness to a crime syndicate's dealings that have eluded capture for years. As part of his new role, Jake is tasked with being Emily's point of contact, ensuring her needs are met while maintaining the utmost security. He is given a new identity and a job at a government-operated facility, starting his double life. Jake meets Emily again under very different circumstances. This time she is more open and grateful for his help. She shares her story, how she became entangled with the crime syndicate through a series of unfortunate events, starting when she was just 15. Emily's tale of survival and resilience moves Jake, and a unique bond begins to form between them, one built on mutual respect and shared secrets. As days turn into weeks, Jake finds himself more involved in Emily's life, ensuring her safety, but also helping her deal with the emotional and psychological scars of her past. The two become close, sharing their hopes and fears. Meanwhile, the crime syndicate grows bolder, and several attempts are made on Emily's life. Jake's quick thinking and newfound training save her more than once, cementing his role as her protector. During a routine check, Jake stumbles upon information that could lead to the capture of the crime syndicate's leader. He wrestles with the decision to involve Emily, who is desperate for closure but also terrified of the repercussions. After much deliberation, they decide to proceed, planning a risky operation that could either free them from the constant threat or plunge them deeper into danger. The operation takes place under the cover of darkness. Jake and Emily, along with a team of agents, move stealthily towards a remote warehouse where the syndicate is rumored to be meeting. Tensions run high as they position themselves, knowing that the slightest mistake could be fatal. The night erupts into chaos when they are ambushed. Jake fights fiercely, driven by the desire to protect Emily and end this ordeal once and for all. Shots are fired, and in the midst of the firefight, a critical capture is made. In the aftermath of the operation, the leader of the crime syndicate is finally in custody. Emily's testimony becomes the key to unraveling the network of crimes spread across the country. She is hailed as a hero, but all she feels is relief that it's over. Jake, now recognized for his bravery and dedication, is offered a permanent position within the agency. However, his heart pulls him in a different direction. As he watches Emily embark on a new chapter of her life, free from fear, he decides it's time for him to find his own path. Jake, after deciding to find his own path, leaves the agency with a heavy heart but a hopeful spirit. He starts by moving back to his hometown, seeking the comfort of familiar streets and faces. He finds work at a local community center, helping at-risk youth find their way, a mission that resonates deeply with his recent experiences. Meanwhile, Emily begins her journey of healing and empowerment. With the crime syndicate dismantled, she enrolls in college, determined to study law and help those who, like her, have been silenced by fear and coercion. Her story of resilience inspires many, leading her to speak at events and seminars about her experiences and the power of perseverance. As Jake settles into his new role, he often thinks of Emily and the incredible odds they overcame together. Their paths cross occasionally through mutual connections and shared interests in community safety and youth programs. Each meeting is a reminder of their deep bond, and slowly, their friendship begins to blossom into something more profound. One evening, as Jake walks home from work, he notices a group of teenagers hanging around a closed store, looking uneasy. Trusting his instincts, he approaches them, offering a listening ear and a safe space at the community center. This act of kindness leads to a significant breakthrough with the local youth, and Jake becomes a respected figure in the neighborhood, someone who believes in giving second chances. Emily, now a law student, works tirelessly to advocate for victims of crime. Her efforts catch the attention of a national advocacy group, and she is invited to join them as a legal advisor. Her work brings her back to Jake's town for a conference where they reunite, and she shares her hopes of changing the legal landscape for the better. Their reunion sparks a realization of the deep feelings they hold for each other. They begin a cautious relationship, supporting each other's dreams and aspirations while navigating the complexities of their pasts. As their love grows, so does their influence in their respective fields, becoming beacons of hope and change. However, their peace is disrupted when remnants of the old crime syndicate resurface, threatening to undo the progress they have made. Jake and Emily find themselves once again united against a common enemy, but this time they are not just fighting for justice, but for their future together. With the support of the community and their unwavering commitment to protect each other, they devise a plan to permanently end the threat. Their strategy involves risky undercover work and legal maneuvers, leveraging both Jake's street smarts and Emily's legal knowledge. After months of preparation, their plan is set into motion. It's a tense, harrowing ordeal that tests their resolve and courage. In a dramatic confrontation, they face off against the syndicate's new leader, culminating in a high-stakes negotiation that hinges on Emily's sharp legal mind and Jake's instincts. The operation is a success, leading to arrests and a significant blow to the criminal network. The aftermath sees Jake and Emily emerging not just as survivors, but as heroes who fought back against the darkness to bring light to their community. Their victory is bittersweet, as it comes with the heavy realization of the dangers they will always face. Despite this, they decide to continue their work, driven by a shared vision of a safer world. They marry, combining their lives and missions, and eventually start a family, teaching their children the values of kindness, bravery, and justice. Years pass, and Jake and Emily watch as their children grow, their community thrives, and their love deepens. They occasionally share their story with others, hoping to inspire the next generation to act with courage and compassion. In the twilight of their lives, with their children now adults and making their own impacts in the world, Jake and Emily reflect on their journey. They had started as strangers, brought together by a single act of kindness, and ended as partners who shaped their piece of the world for the better. Their story, marked by challenges, love, and hope, continues to echo through the lives of all those they touched, a testament to the enduring power of human connection and resilience.